All right, you guys, so here we are on the West End. I'm here with Kevin Givner, and we sold two properties on this street in the mid-900s 2-3 years ago, and now this one's listed for just under 7.5. What does that mean? Is the market going down, or is there a different story to be told? Say hello to that nicotine dream. Choo! So Kevin here was super excited right off the bat because there's this new property in our neighborhood on one of the best streets. And why is Lewis considered one of the best streets on the avenue?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you.
There we go. Well, first of all, if you look outside, it's a wider street. You actually have street parking. A lot of Ventura Avenue is high density, narrow streets. Look around, you're gonna notice on the street how many houses have been upgraded. It's quiet, it's clean. This is probably one of the top 2 or 3 streets on this side of town.
And what would you say the other top streets are?
Vince, Lewis, and Carr. So you have Carr Street behind me. That's more of like old craftsman's. You have a lot of 3 bedrooms, 1 baths. A lot of the avenue is farm worker housing back from like the 1930s, where you get a lot of 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. That street you have 3 ones. Then you get over to Lewis, and it's a little bit more mixed, where you still start seeing these Spanish style homes mixed in with a few craftsmen's. And then when you jump over to Vince Street, you kind of have the same, but what's unique to both these 3 streets is it's almost like its own little island within the West End, given that you're a little bit tucked into the hill. It's quiet. All 3 of these streets have that same wide parking. I like it. I personally live right across the street. I have 2 vehicles. I could always park. It's quiet, it's clean. I feel like if you like this side of town, you're gonna want to know home right here where we're standing on. It's only $739. We were wondering, with past sales being in the 900s, why this one's at $739. As Jeff said, is the market going down, or is there a story to be told once we look at it? Well, come on with us and let's check it out.
So right away, you can see, the window seals probably need to be replaced. There's some termite damage there. There's some wood paneling up here that are poked, so these will probably all have to come down. The stucco siding looks good, but there's definitely some things that can use attention. It's definitely cute, definitely has the charm. It's got these original wood floors, but right when you get here, it is like, yikes. Someone just smoked in this home forever. So you're gonna wanna demo this out. It's a lath and plaster, so you're gonna wanna demo this out the correct way. Now, while it's 1920s, it's probably not lead-based paint, but it probably did have lead-based paint put on top of it at some point in time. Looks like there were some leaks here. You're gonna wanna have the roof looked at. It's probably a $12,000, $15,000 roof at a minimum, probably 20 if you're doing all tiles. But there's a good amount of work here. This is a rip it down to the studs, and some people want to salvage the floor. The floor looks in good shape. Going underneath the house, you're going to want to check out the girders, check out the foundation. As long as that's good, I would probably go for the full modern and not salvage the floors, but just go over with a nice wood looking plank, engineered wood. Redo all the windows and rip it down to the studs, get some modern electric in here. And this is the best part, my favorite part about this house is right over here. Well, you've got the decorative fireplace, you can do something really cool with that. This wall could come down or go halfway down. So if you walk in here and kind of imagine this direction here. Yeah, come on in here. You can see this kitchen. You go halfway, so you can get an open concept. A lot of these homes are too small to do an open concept, but because this is bigger and wider, it's only a two bedroom home, but it's a big, wide home. You have all these rooms. And then what I would do, if you come around over here, what I would do here is I would do, like Cat, would be to do the arches. To arch these, maybe have this dive into an arch, so 3-way arched, and then they can do the drywall to kind of make that decorative, or beam this and do the open concept. You got plenty of room here. And then you even have the laundry room here. You could make this more of a formal dining, but a lot of space. That's what's really powerful about this. I think a lot of people would love to live here as their primary, and then they have the rental out the back. So at this price, it's actually really flat compared to 2-3 years ago when these other properties sold, because you're gonna do a 200 plus, maybe 250, potentially 300 reno on this whole entire house. To get this home proper with where prices are, yeah, you're probably looking at 200,000. And then anything else decorative with the land, that'd be extra. But that, we're not gonna pan over because there are tenants staying there now, but the other property in the rear looks like it's in really good shape. You also have a 2-car garage. It's pretty deep. There's a lot to offer here. Potentially could even put another ADU on here and have a triplex or do the garage conversion. So this is a hot property because it's priced really well, really low on a really good street in a hot neighborhood. With this right here, you have a 2-prong, so that's going to show you this is a 2-wire system, so it's really old. So you know you're going to have to update the electrical. The gas being here is really great because it doesn't matter where it comes out of the wall. It could be anywhere along this wall. Really easy to repipe and plumb to have your oven and stove where you want it to be. They've got a pre-vent there into the roof. You can do something decorative, hang down, and have the what's that called again? You can have the hood or range hanging down here. You could scrape these cabinets, do the open concept. Like I said, you still have a big enough kitchen, maybe even a floating island, or have a countertop come out this way and have more cabinets in that direction. And then you've got that really cool part of the home with the fireplace there, heater, and you could make those cool arches. Of course, renovate the bathroom. You know, keep these built-in decoratives, just, you know, fix it up nicer or maybe reconstruct. And then other than that, you're looking at, like I talked about with my last video, the can of worms, is you want to get into here, and especially with the linoleum floors, that'd be really easy to pull that up, make it easy access to get under the house while you're doing everything. It's really nice to have an opening in the floor when you're doing a renovation, because then your subs and contractors can move around, get things done quickly. You can reevaluate how you want the layout to be. And then you've got that can of worms. Termite, you don't want to add insulation, replumb, re-electrical, and then you drywall. You got nice new clean walls. All this gunk is gone, and you still got the cute exterior Spanish style, but you've got modern, comfortable interior and a great location on the West End.